Yo, what's up guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at JINWOO and IGRIS. And yeah, so these two units you get from the raid and Siege. IGRIS is, oh my dude, this guy was kind of a crazy grind, I'm not going to lie. Just like, it took me like 3 days. It just takes so long to do the infinites. But I finally got my hands on him. I've been using him for the past couple days. This guy's pretty awesome. I've had JINWOO for a little bit. He's been my best unit for a while too. This guy's also super good. He's the best grindable unit you can get. Everyone else is just gotcha. So yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at these two. They do work together. I'll go over their passives and stuff in game. But yeah. Alright, so we're in the infinite. Sorry if you like hear my PC just like screaming in the back. I can't really do anything about that. Might be buying a better headset though, so you know. That might be fixed, but we're gonna start with JINWOO. I've got Vampiric on him, so yeah, we're just gonna be taking a look at him first. So he has 76 range on placement with Vampiric and doing almost 2k. So like that's already really good. Now I don't really know if I don't think they changed their animations the more you upgrade them. I've noticed that. I think the only thing that changes is like a spin move. But you'll see that, so I'm not really going to pause that when he upgrades. But yeah, so first upgrade, now he's doing 3k. Of course he stacks, but I'm going to get into his passives after he's maxed out and all that. Alright, next one, Dagger Dance. He jumps to 6k right here. And without the buffs, he jumps to 5600 right there. Alright, going up, he goes up to Assassin's Step. Doing 18k already, dude. JINWOO is so good, bro. And then after that, Truth Cut, 21k damage. Also, look at this guy's model, dude. I already showed it off in the beginning, but like, dude, there's the move, dude. I love that move. The slash, and then he does the jump. Yeah, that's what changes. That's sick, bro. The last upgrade, he gets a rise, which is also busted. So for me, he does 32k at max, which is like, holy. I have no reason to really go for Eternal, because my luck in this game is not too bad, but I just don't want to risk it. But yeah, passives, alright. I had to refilm this because I stuttered like every time I said the passive, so hopefully I get it right this time. Assassin's Domain. On hit, execute non-boss enemies below 50% HP. I don't really understand this passive because he just has enough damage to kill them anyway, but I might be wrong on that, I'm not sure. So level up. Gain permanent buffs when reaching certain kill goals. Of course, IGRIS buffs that, we'll show that. Honestly, I don't think he buffs his damage, he buffs how quick he gets these. Which is, that still kind of buffs his damage, you know. So 10 kills, 10% damage, 25 kills, 15%, and CDR. 50 kills, attacks deal 20% damage to enemies below 40 HP. 100 kills plus 10 lifesteal, which I'm still not sure what that is, but yeah, I don't know. 250 kills, Assassin's Domain execution threshold is now 8% and heals for 2% max health. Then 500 kills, Monarch's Will buff duration is doubled and can now trigger at 45% HP. So, these low-key take a minute to stack, because he only has 28 kills here, so you can see it. It takes a minute. That's why IGRIS is so good. Like, I wouldn't say detrimental, but like you need him with JINWOO if you want to super crack or be super cracked. When Monarch's Will, when falling below 30% HP, you gain 50% damage and 50% CDR, and now 10% lifesteal for 20 seconds. So low-key, I have Vampiric on him, so that doesn't really do anything for me because he heals on every kill. So like my JINWOO is immortal basically. But yeah, and then this buffs his Shadow Army, gives them more damage and it gives them more health. So I'm trying to max him out too, but I wanted to get the showcase out before I did that. And then on the sides, these buff like a whole lot more. Like each of them will eventually be doing 200k, at least for me. But he has to build himself up more for that. And yeah, 51k DPS. So JINWOO's like really good. He's easily the best grindable secret you can get. And oh yeah, his arrest. It's like his best feature. So it gets like a pretty cool animation. I usually like shut it off because you know I don't want to see this every time I arise. But it's I would say it's an active skill because you can do it every 80 seconds, which is like faster than you think. So let's see, where are they? Over here. Yeah, so he spawns these guys. They're doing 6k. I think they like jump to like 16k when you get them max start. So that's really good. He can also summon bosses too. And these purple things laying around, this is enemies that have been killed that he can arise. So yeah, there's JINWOO. And I'm gonna showcase IGRIS, but I'm gonna delete JINWOO before I do that, just because I want to show IGRIS before the JINWOO damage buffs. So yeah, I'm gonna max just one of these guys out so we don't lose. So on placement, he low-key doesn't have a lot of range. He doesn't have a lot of range in general. He only has 30 range. And I have Angelic on him, which gives him like 30% more. But it's cool, you know. He's doing 1,300 on placement for me, and normally he's doing about 1,000. So, oh, I don't know why it glitches like that. So going up, this guy is doing Crimson Descent. Let me spectate him. So that is going to be getting him to 2K for me. Just going up. Loki's not gonna really have a moment to shine. Here, I'm gonna max him out and show what his thingies here. So 18K, and he stacks up to 20K, 22K on this one. Well, I maxed out this one so I could fight the boss, but he's already dead. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna put down Orihime real quick, so we don't like die, and Killua. But yeah, so let me spectate him show off his attacks. 32K! Well, that's Orihime, but he does like 25K without Orihime. I don't know why it's so glitched. And yeah, his passes, I can't spectate. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh my days, bro. Anything to ruin the showcase. Anything to ruin the showcase. Alright. Yo, who is being auto-agreed? Golly, bro. Each kill grants 2.5% damage. Plus 50, it stacks up to 50%. Every 3 hits apply bleed, so he bleeds, which is good. It's like Ichigo. For 8% damage over 4 seconds. Monarch Sword attacks deal 20% damage to enemies above 40 HP. So he's like opposite from Jinwoo. Jinwoo does less, he does more, so they're really good together. If Jinwoo is placed, gain 30% damage and 15% CDR. Otherwise, gain 50% damage reduction. So like without Jinwoo, he'll be tankier. But with Jinwoo, he'll be doing more damage. So here's all of his things. He's doing a ton. That's like a lot of damage. And then let me delete Orihime real quick. Just show more basically what he's doing. So without Orihime, he's doing like 28K, 24K. It goes up and down. And he stacks with kills too. So with Jinwoo, he stacks up to like 32K for me. But like it doesn't last very long. But yeah, like they both like take a little bit of like time to build up to really see how good they are. But either way, bro, they're both really good, and that's Jinwoo's attack. It's pretty sick. But yeah, dude, I would definitely grind these guys. I would also not want to have one without the other. Like Jinwoo is obviously like super good without IGRIS, but if you have IGRIS, you need to get Jinwoo because he's good without him, but you're gonna need Jinwoo if you want to have him reach his full potential. And also, he just restores health with kills if you max him out. But yeah, that is Jinwoo and IGRIS. I think I did pretty decent for my first video. Like, just let me know what you guys want to see and I'll make a video on it. Because I'm trying to, you know, reach out my content. The entire reason I made this is because back when I didn't have them, I looked up content on the game to see like how good Jinwoo and IGRIS was, and there just straight up wasn't any. So I'll be the guy. I'll be the guy that makes the showcases and lets you know if the units are worth getting or not. I'll be making just like a bunch of Paradox videos on updates and, you know, guides, whatever you guys want. I'll also be making UTD, Universal Tower Defense content, because that's my favorite tower defense, and I just have a really stacked account. So yeah, I'll just let me know, guys. I'll be making whatever. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.